This is an instructional video on how to give a cat fluids. We will have the lines, everything hooked up for you. These fluids need to be room temperature, so you just want to take the chill off of them. So you want to put them in a bowl of warm water and let them soak in there for a few minutes, just like I said, to get the chill off of them. The cats won't mind it quite as bad. This part of the device, you will twist it this way to open it, pull it back to close it. On the other end will be your needle. You'll want to change that out every time. And so this is a brand new needle. This bag has to be up higher than the patient. So I'm going to place it, you won't see it, but I'm going to place it above. You'll see that the numbers from 1 to 2 is 100, from 2 to 3 is 100. The lines in between the 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. are the 50 mil lines. So if Dr. Owen wanted you to give 150 and we're right at the 6, you would go to 7.5. So I've got the bag higher than the patient now. You can't see it, but it is. And you want to take the end off. And I go to a sink and let the cold in the line come out. So I'm going to do that now. And I just let my finger touch the fluid as it comes out until it starts to feel warm. Then I know I've gotten all the cold out of the line. And it's starting to feel warm, so I'm in good shape. I'm going to go to the cat right between the shoulder blades. I will lift up and make myself a little tent. And I'm just going to go vertically along the spine type, and I'll feel a little pop, and it's in. I'll take this part that I showed you turns on and off, and I'm going to turn it on. So I look at the line, and that, as you can see, it is starting to drip. If it runs straight through, that's fine too. So I'm continuing to let that drip. If Dr. Owen wants you to give the cat B12 shots or a Cerenia in the line, you have this injectable part into the line that you can take this and you can inject it into here. So the kitty's really only getting one needle in, and that's here, and then you can just syringe this through the line. Pull that out. I put the caps on so I don't give myself a shot. And just do the best you can of keeping them still. I have a really good patient here. Bevo's the best. Sometimes you can put them in their carrier. If there's a top part that comes open, sometimes they feel comfortable in there, and you can give the fluids right through at the top of the carrier once you open it, and they seem to be a little more comfortable that way. I did it at home with my cat on the countertop, and then hung this. I hung this at the top of the cabinet through a clothes hanger. So we're continuing to give Bevo fluids. We started at the 6, now we're at the 7. I'm going to go just a little past the 7 to give him 125. I've given him his B12. If Dr. Owen would like for you to put in Cerenia as well, it is cold. You have to keep it in the fridge. And so feed that through this line slowly as you're giving the fluids, because the cold can make them react. That it feels weird. When the fluid is at room temperature or at least warm, then the cats don't seem to mind it quite as much. And now I'm at 125 with Bevo, so I'm going to take this again and I'm going to close it up. And then I'm just going to real easily pinch right here close to where the needle is, and pull out. And then I'm just going to hold that spot so that the fluids, that it kind of encourages where the needle was to heal and to seal up. And I'll hold this for a while. Sometimes if the fluids don't want to drip very well and you've got the needle in, you're doing great, but the fluid is going very slowly through this bubble, like it's just really slow. Then you can lift up on their skin just a little bit with the hair, and that will help kind of create that pocket that it wants to form. So the cats will have a pocket of fluid, though some of them almost look like part camel. And that fluid will move around as it becomes a little more comfortable in the body, I would say. And it may fluctuate over to the right or to the left. So don't be alarmed if you see a big bundle of fluid over by their leg. That's fine, it will all soak in slowly. So I've been pinching for a while. I think we're pretty good. Bevo seems pretty happy. And if you have any questions, just give us a call at the clinic. And each time, lastly, each time you give the cat fluids, put on a new needle, and we'll give those to you as well. Thank you.